and the man standing at the end of the aisle waiting for me. The soft yellow of her strapless maid of honor dress looks perfect on her, especially with her flawless tan that not even an airbrush could recreate. She's all natural, with curves that even I would die for. Not one thing about my best friend is fake. She's as genuine gets, and that's why I love her. She keeps me grounded and is the most sincere person I've ever met. "Why are you crying?" she asks. "You know I don't want this, Jen." She nods, plucking a tissue out of the box on the end table before she makes her way over to me. Gently, she lifts my veil and begins to blot away at the mascara that's running down my face. "So, why don't we blow this joint?" I would laugh, and I want to, but the thing is, she's serious. When my parents set me up with Todd, it was because of what benefits their image, not what makes me happy. Not that my happiness has ever mattered to them before. But on some level, that little girl inside of me, dying for their attention and affection, still does as they say. "You know I can't," I reply in an exasperated tone. "You know he treats me like shit. It'll only get worse when I'm legally bound to him." Jen rolls her eyes at my response. "Well then, let's make you a married woman." I don't need you to be a smart-ass right now. When have you ever known me not to be a smart-ass? I narrow my eyes because, damn it, she's right. But what I need right now is for her to tell me everything is going to be okay and that eventually I'll fall in love with Todd and everything else will fall into place. Look, Kels, I love you. You're my best friend and like a sister to me. I have never lied to you, and I'm not about to start now. Your parents are self-absorbed assholes who only care about themselves. Todd is a Class A douchebag, and I want nothing more than to castrate him in front of everyone in that room out there. But if you can tell me that marrying him is worth all of this..." She waves her hand around the room, gesturing to my extravagant surroundings. "Then I will support you, but don't you fucking settle. You are an amazing woman. I could sit here and tick off all the awesome things that I love about you, but we don't have time for that. If you don't want to marry him, you let me know and we'll get the hell out of here and never look back." I don't want to marry him. Hell, I don't even love him. Actually, I detest him. But I loathe disappointment more. My loyalty to my family over my heart? That's the million-dollar question these days. "I have to go through with this," I whisper. She nods as she sighs. "I thought you'd say that." Her hands drop from my face, and she plasters on her bright smile again, showcasing her perfectly white, perfectly straightened teeth. Reaching around me, Jen grabs the mascara off the vanity before she looks back at me. "So, with the decision made, let's get you fixed up." Just as she makes the first sweep of the perfectly curved wand against my eyelashes, I ask quietly, "You know why I have to do this?" "Yep." It's a one-word answer that speaks volumes. "Your loyalty to your family knows no bounds." "Jen, I can't have you mad at me right now." A swift knock on the door interrupts me. Without giving me the opportunity to answer whoever's at the door, they just walk in. My parents. "Were you crying?" my mother asks like it's the most ridiculous thing she's ever heard of. "Tears of joy, I hope," my father adds, before I can even say anything. So instead of answering either of them, I nod in agreement. My parents come to stand in front of me, completely ignoring the fact that Jen is in the same room. They have never liked her. My mother called her rude, unladylike, and trash after I introduced them while in my sophomore year in college. We've been best friends ever since. Jen isn't poor by any means. Her family is highly respected since her great-grandfather was a member of the Supreme Court before passing away 5 years ago. It amazes me that our families run in the same circles, yet her family is one of the most down-to-earth I have ever met. When Todd proposed 9 months ago, my mother was over the moon. I only said yes because I didn't want to disappoint my parents. It's bad enough that, when I was conceived, they were aiming for a boy to follow in my father's footsteps, but wound up with me instead. I don't know what's worse, ending up like my father or like my mother.